okay mobile suit for its design. It's meant to be probably the most defensive mobile suit ever made. I can't believe that I actually got it after one try of rolling for it, even though I paid the money for it. It was actually a really decent roll. So I'm going to go ahead and preview guys the mobile suit right now and show you what it's capable of, considering how interesting it is by its design. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the weapons, but first I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the stats of this mobile suit, considering how this mobile suit is designed. Now you can see the Jesta beam rifle is basically a it actually has a 17,000 power, ammo 6, 350 meters. The cooldown time is 6 seconds to switch out. The reload is kind of 12 seconds. Focus is basically you just hold down on the and it charges up and does a lot more damage. Now, it actually has the Jesta Vulcan pod system, the ballistic. It's basically ammo based. This is actually also ammo based as well, and same with the hand grenade, as most people would believe, and also the shield twin missile launcher ×2. Has 700 power, 4 ammo. Basically, it has a reload time of 12 seconds. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it has, because this is definitely an interesting mobile suit. It's a general mobile suit for ground and space. It has 2,000 HP. It's 600 costs. And it's not bad for all the resistance it has. The ballistic resistance is 28. The beam resistance is 23. Melee resistance is 30. Range is kind of low. It's meant to be a melee strength mobile suit. Despite its misgivings, it's not a bad mobile suit. It's meant to stun. That's what it does. It's basically meant to stun, and of course you just attack people with melee. Movement speed is 30. Because I'm kind of surprised by it. It has like low range strength, considering how powerful the weapon is. Although it's not really strong per se, but the melee is kind of very strong for the Jesta. Because this Jesta mobile suit is definitely a interesting mobile suit. Top speed is 215. Thruster gauge is 75. Turning speed is 66. Close range slots per part slots is 19. Medium range is 17. Long range is 8. Considering surprisingly it's not really viable for long range attacks, it definitely has a strong suit for melee. Now let's look at the skills. It has like shock absorbers level 3, flight control program, glide structure level 3, anti blast stabilizers, which is a good thing because it does nullify stagger, which is a good thing because I really hate when people try to high speed performance balancer. After landing in evasive maneuvers can be canceled with melee and attack tackles. Now high spec ABMC, which is basically good for space. Melee combo level 1, force injector level 2, maneuverable armor, high performance radar, which can be useful, but there's also active guard. Pressing the touchpad enters guard stance, which it's basically the same thing as I believe the full armor Gundam Mark II or the Mark 1. It basically puts him in a stance, and it can nullify some of the damage, but you can still get hit. It can be used when stopped and moving. There's also special attack left arm shoulder buffer, which reduces some of the damage. This thing does have a huge shield on it, and that's what it's meant to do. But the active guard ability is nothing new. It's basically the same thing as that other version of the, I forgot which version of it is, the Gundam Mark II heavily, I think it was heavily armored mobile suit, and it definitely has a really decent up to 80% level 2. So this is what it does. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate to you guys what it is by testing it out, because it's definitely something you guys should see, because I want people to see this, because this is the mobile suit that we're going to be. So I'm going to go into free practice mode, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate to you what this does, because I want people to understand this mobile suit is definitely a decent mobile suit. So I'm going to try to put it in obtrusion and demonstrate to you guys the capabilities of it. Considering I had to roll for some certain mobile suits, I managed to get some decent mobile suits that I paid for. But man, this is gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna try this mobile suit out and demonstrate to you guys the capabilities of it. Alright. Now I'm going to charge it up, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it does. Let's see how much damage it does when activated. Okay, so it does have a rapid fire capability, but the cooldown is kind of a little bit long. Now I'm going to try to... Now, normally, I guess that does a little bit of damage. Now you can see right here that it does have a little bit of... Now, the grenade does a little bit more. Machine gun, although it does have small amounts of damage. Let's go look at the missile launcher. Okay, so it does have some capable stuns. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and try to... Does have a backstick capability of 2 attacks. Definitely something to look into. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let the AI try to attack me. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate to you the guard and show you guys what it does. Now, the active guard ability is basically this, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, because this thing definitely has some capability, but I don't know how many seconds, but we're going to test it out to find out. Right. I'm going to try to do this. Gonna see if he... Okay, so it definitely does take a while for it to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and try to attack it. It takes a while for it to... Now you can see right there. Definitely has some capability to nullify damage. Now you can see right here, I'm going to try to... See right there, it definitely... I'm going to try to nullify some of the damage, although it's going to try to... It definitely does protect you against a certain amount of attacks, but it's definitely a good mobile suit to psych people that attack you with melee. For an active guard ability, it can reduce some of the stuns, but it won't bypass the machine gun fire, that's for sure. Even if you block it, you'll still take damage by looking at the machine gun thing. Like you can see right here, I'm gonna try to... Now you can see right here, I'm just... See right here, I'm not, even though the shield's there, I'm just going to show you. Alright, I'm going to try to block it, but I'm going to try to block it, but he's going to try to hit me with it. Ah, I forgot. This thing actually takes Like, I'm gonna show you guys something. Alright. Ah! Alright, I'll show you something here, guys. Watch. Let him shoot at me. Ah, he got me. I'm gonna let him destroy me. Because I'm gonna try to do something here. Ah, it does have... Ah, well. Can't really do anything about it. Alright. I might as well let him beat me up, because I can't really do anything. Now, this definitely drains a lot of energy. Watch. You can see right here, it drains a lot of energy when you use the guard. It drains the thruster energy, but definitely something I'm going to try to look into, because it definitely has... Even though it doesn't reduce the damage against machine gun fire, it does reduce the damage against melee and beam rifle attacks. And I definitely see the capability of it. It does have some capabilities by the looks of it. Now I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna let this guy hit me. You can see right here. You can see right there, it did knock me down, although it did reduce some of the damage. And it also reduced, like, if I leave this on for a long time, you can see the thruster gauge. It definitely has the capability of it. It's definitely a good mobile suit for what it is, to psych out your enemies. So I'm going to end the practice here. I'm going to go ahead and try it in actual combat, because it's definitely something to look into. For what it's worth, I can't claim to be the best, but it definitely has some really good capabilities for what it's worth. By noticing what it does, it's definitely an interesting mobile suit for a mobile suit like this. Alright, by the looks of it, let me see what they have. 600, I guess I'll try. Although I'm gonna be D-ranked, I might as well try it out. Wait, I'm gonna just... First, I'm gonna do something here, because I'm gonna try a build capability of this. Because the MS itself is a melee-only mobile suit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in this. I'm gonna put in this. Put in, let's see, this, because that's what I need. And I'm gonna put in, let's see, what else do I want? I probably will have to put more thrusters in there, but let's see what we got. I'm gonna put in that. I'm gonna have to put in some more. Let's see. I'll definitely have to look into it. Okay, that's the shield reinforcement. Alright. I guess I should put more thruster speed in there. But I'll take... Okay. I'm gonna try this out to see what the capabilities are. Although I got 5 minutes, I might as well try it out in actual combat situation, which is the supply bay, which I have always been having a difficult time in that match with this mobile suit. I can't claim to be good. I am not a good player, So I'm just going to demonstrate to you the capabilities of it. Even though I'm not the best at it, I'm just going to show you guys what it's capable of. Even though it's going to take me a while to get into a match. I know that my I got 3 bars on this thing. I don't know how well and how lucky I am in this match. There's a lot of things you could do in this match that you could do. I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be an easy match for me. Because I guess this is made for me, because I guess for some people who get hit by get tired of people hitting you with melee, and yeah, you get really frustrated with that. Now, this thing does not have, and you may notice this, it does not have emergency evasion. Basically, your active guard is your emergency evasion if enemies try to shoot you. And I had to use it for thrust, so I'm going to use a lot of thrust on this thing. Your thrust is your gauge to handle the situation for a certain extent. If you can get like items that could handle thrust, good luck. Because your thrust is your protection, your shield against your enemies that try to stun lock you. And if they're gonna spend the whole time trying to hit you every time, this is the mobile suit for you if you're gonna go up against people that like to throw shots at you all the time. So good luck. Hopefully you guys enjoy yourselves. Because I know from experience, people are going to try to mess with me in the Jesta, and I know from experience that there's a lot of good players that will mess with me in combat situations. So I'm just going to try to attempt to play in this match and see if what I can do here, because I know that it's not going to be easy. Alright, let's see if I can get this up and running. If anyone can hear me out there, I appreciate your so this is pretty much what I'm waiting for until they set up the match here. So let's go. Here we go. Yeah, I definitely forgot to set up the whole thing, so I forgot to set up the other items in this thing. Alright, here we go. Oh, here they come. definitely going to be screwed here. He just really likes to throw those shots at people. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't really do much because these guys really like to hit you. There's not much I can do about surrounding attacks because a lot of the teamwork is kind of dealing with a lot of the issues here. So I'm going to have to try to do something here. So I might as well try to at least get these guys to figure out something because it's like they really can't work together very well. And you can see right here, my team's having a hard time trying to... Wow, really? Yeah, they're not really... Yeah, ban, of course, they got the... God damn it, dude. And I really hate when I gotta get sideswiped by that. Oh yeah. Damn it, dude. Ah! This guy really likes to throw some. And here we go. No one wants to. And yet I'm getting attacked from behind. It's very top setting of this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try something because this guy just depends too much on fancy attacks, not on fancy yes. I'm gonna have to throw some shots at him. Well, let's go ahead and go because they're depending too much on. And he's gonna try to... And he's gonna... Gotcha. That's... Good. That guy, he tried to bum rush me. But I know he can break through that with a bum. But other than that, it's not a bad mobile suit. The problem is I'm not going to be able to get good shots in. It's not a bad... Oh, we won? We won? Oh, we won. We won. Yeah, it's not like the best mobile suit in the world, but definitely has some really good capabilities, and I was actually having a little bit of fun trying to figure out ways to beat this. Definitely a mobile suit that has capabilities, and I will say definitely a fun mobile suit to try out. Although I'll admit, I'm gonna try it out, do some target shuffling, because God knows people like to shoot at me every time, because I'm a heavy target for these people. It's a very, of course, very difficult mobile suit to mess with, but if I could actually equip it with the right type of stats, it definitely has the potential to be a good mobile suit. Although you have to understand the way it works with the defensive stance. I'm gonna have to set it up because I forgot to set up the rockets on this thing too. The shortcuts for the rockets, for the rocket missiles, because that's definitely something I need to work on too. I'm gonna try it out because I do like the Jesta. It actually is an anti-melee preventer, because if people are gonna try to jump at you or try to attack you with melee and they're crazy enough to do it, good luck on them. Because I definitely like this mobile suit for what it's worth. Because it's funny as hell to use. Although I'm gonna probably lose this match because, one, it's gonna be a very difficult fight to mess with, because I know that it doesn't have emergency evasion, but it does have active guard ability that is useful when you want to. If people are gonna shoot you with a fucking melee attack, chances are they're gonna kill you. But it definitely does prevent these people from hurting you or trying to shoot at you sometimes. But at the same time, I'm going to have to use the gauge, because that gauge is definitely... I probably would have to upgrade the gauge on it, because it definitely has like the capability of defensive attacks against enemies, because if enemies are going to spam nothing but attacks on you all the freaking damn time because you're always there, it's better that way. Because I get tired of people trying to shoot the hell out of me every time. Like, I have one person there, one person around the corner, and another person getting ready to shoot at me. Like, no joke. They will not leave me alone with that BS. It's for those that get shot at so many times. It's for people. Basically, this mobile suit is for people who get shot at so many times. It's ridiculous. It definitely is a mobile suit. Wow, got both of them. You can see right here. Yeah, they really loved it. Yeah, they really loved it. And the problem is my allies ain't doing shit. And it's like I can't really do much of anything because these guys are just hiding behind the freaking walls all day. I'm taking a lot of shots, guys. Come on. At least help me out here. And I'm hitting them, and yet you guys can't seem to see. Come on. Yep, and I get hit because no one wants to help me. And these guys are hiding behind the walls. It's a really bad tactic, especially for newbies that do not know. It's better to stay on the roof, but it sucks when your allies are depending, like, they should have never went to, they should have stick to E instead of C. It is a bad idea. I don't know why. I don't know why anyone in their right mind will not help. Got him. And yet no one